Hi, my name's Billy. I read books, and unfortunately this month I haven't completed any books, which is not the best intro for a monthly wrap-up, but bear with me. There are valid reasons for this. There's a book reading related reason and a non-book relating reason. The non-book related reason is this. This is my 14-year-old lab called Holly, who unfortunately has been diagnosed with the dreaded cancer for the third time. She got it when she was 5, she got it when she was about 9, she survived both, and unfortunately she's got it again now at this stage in her life. So as you can imagine, reading has not been a particular priority because, you know, there's other things in life, isn't there, to worry about. But in terms of the reading that I have done, this is the reason why I've kind of ground to a halt this month, along with obviously the dog related matters. As you can see, I'm probably 3/4 of the way through it. That's nearly 500 pages into book 3 of Lycaeus by James Islington. Now this book itself, it's not a bad book. I'm not trying to get across that this book's bad. It's not, it's a perfectly good book. It's nothing amazing, but it's all right. The problem is that, and that is book 2 in Lycaeus, which kicked my ass to the point that I've disengaged with the story. There's things that are happening which I've clearly not paid attention to in book 2 because I'd completely checked out, and that's therefore spoiling my enjoyment for this. I should get this done probably by the end of the month, so I will have completed it. I will have completed the book because I'm filming this on the 28th. Hopefully I'll get this done by then. But it wasn't just that book I was reading. I was continuing on with The Wandering Inn, book 2, The Wandering Inn by Pirate Harbour. But the problem is when you're finding yourself in a bit of a reading slump, I say a bit of a reading slump, a lot of a reading slump, is if you've got an 850 page book that you're struggling with in Lycaeus, and then you've got a 1,700 page book that is really good and you're enjoying, but you're 600 pages in and you're not even 40% of the way through, you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. You feel like you're just grinding to a halt and you're making no progress whatsoever. So what I tend to do normally is when I get halfway through a book is I start my next book. And I kind of forgot about that. I forgot about that works for me. So I started The Vagrant by Peter Newman. This is, it's only pretty short really. It's about, what is it? Probably just about 400 pages. And I'm about 100 pages in already. And this is all right. I thought this was going to be a fantasy book, but as you can see at the top there, it's got a write-up by Sci-Fi Now. And it's more of like a dystopian science fiction story really, which took me a bit by surprise to start with, because from that cover, you'd almost maybe think it's some kind of medieval setting kind of fantasy story. It's more sci-fantasy, I think. It's pretty dark, it's pretty bleak, but it's all right so far. And that's all I've done in the month of August, which is not what you normally get from booktubers really. To say, hey, guess how many books I've completed this month? None. It's not something that happens normally. So that then takes me on to what am I going to read in September. Now, I'm basically just going to tag on what I did last month. So, Claire North, Touch, I mentioned I'd read that again. It's not a particular big book. Science fiction. I will finish off the Black Hawks, the Articles of Faith series, with the second book in that duology. And then after that, I don't know. I'll see where my mood takes me, I think. I don't want to plan anything too much in. Like say to you, I'm going to read this or I'm going to read that, because who knows what's going to happen with my dog, and in terms of any updates with her. So I'll leave it there. If you like this video, God knows why you would, but if you have, give it a thumbs up, give it a really big thumb, helps the channel out. I'll see you again in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.